Alright, so we have the next installment in the Hasbro Marvel Legends VHS Retro X-Men carded figure line. We have Wolverine, and I'm very excited for this release. I know this is the 900th Wolverine Marvel Legend figure we've gotten in the past 2 years, but this one's a little different. This one's associated, and this one has the new ears, the new wing, the wide ears, I should say. I don't know why I said wings, but so let's check it out finally. I've been waiting for this one. So here is the very awesome package to recreate a VHS box. Now it's not 1-to-1 scale to a VHS, but it's the same design as a VHS box. Here is the side where we get Marvel Legends at the bottom where it would say VHS, and it looks like a side of a VHS, so that's cool. Here's the back side. They went ahead and used the digital render of the figure. Then we have a read-up that reads, his adamantium claws slash through steel. His mutant healing ability mends even the worst wounds. He's Wolverine, the best at what he does, and what he does best is fight evil mutants. So there we have it. This is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive slash Disney Store exclusive. So those are the only areas you'll be able to find this. You won't be able to find this at Walmart, Target, or anywhere else. So keep that in mind. Now what's cool about this is that it's not windowed, so you don't really need to buy a second one to keep mint on card unless you're really crazy and you want to have a actual mint on card without seeing the figure from within. So you could easily open this, take the figure out, and still have the box, and it looks just fine. It looks like a mint on card box. I don't know what to say. If weight inside of it makes you feel better and you want to go buy a second one just for that, then I don't know, it's kind of crazy. But I'm cool with just one and just keeping the box right there. So let's go ahead and crack them open and check them out. And again, those curious on what it looks like from within, it's just a couple of paper bags holding the figure in, and also the accessories as well. Some cardboard, and that's it. Nothing else holds the figure inside. And as crazy as it may sound, this might be the best Wolverine figure in my book. I really am digging this, and I think a lot of it has to do with those ears or those headpieces, whatever you want to call them. It's so classic. It's the wide ears. It's been so long. I mean, how many Wolverines did we go through to get to this point? I don't know why Hasbro didn't want to give us this. So finally we have this head sculpt that just looks fantastic. It's so classic, and then we get these shoulder pieces that are accurate. So how great is this? Now this is again the same body mold we've been getting. This is the perfect Wolverine body mold. Don't get me wrong. It's the same one they've been using over and over again because it's perfect for Wolverine. So I don't blame them. Eventually, I would want them to transition over to pinless. Just retool the arms and the legs, and that's it. You don't need to change anything else. And give us the pinless knees and elbows, and that's it. But man, this is a great looking Wolverine figure, I gotta say. We also get those classic design claws, which came super warped in the package, unfortunately. They are very soft, pliable plastic, and the cardboard box does not have anything that holds the wrist or the hands in a certain way to where those don't get warped. So the good thing is that you can kind of warp them back in place pretty easy, so it's not terrible. As you can see already, we do get the cell shading painting. A lot of people don't care for that. A lot of people don't want that. I get it, but a lot of people do dig it. This is by far the best cell shaded figure I've seen so far. And I know this is only the second one that I've reviewed. I've done Jubilee first, and that's it. I haven't gotten Mr. Sinister yet, so I don't know how that looks, but this is better than the Jubilee cell shading for sure. I feel like it looks better than the Morph cell shading from the images, but I don't know. I don't have that in hand yet. But either way, I feel like Hasbro is going to go ahead and give us the same figure without cell shading eventually, and that Morph is going to come out with no cell shading either. So I think people should be a little patient if they don't care for the cell shading, or if the cell shading bothers them, then I wouldn't worry too much. Hasbro's going to release this again. Trust me. And we've gotten 100 Wolverines before. I don't see them not giving us this without the cell shading. So trust and believe that we'll get this one again with the wide ears. And Morph, I'm sure we'll get again. So I am ranting a lot because there isn't a lot to show you here, because I don't feel the need to go through the articulation again. on a figure that we've seen a whole bunch of times before. I will give you an up close look at the figure, but before we do that, let's take a look at what else he comes with. We have an alternate head sculpt that looks fantastic. I'm having trouble deciding which way I want to pose him, but we have one with the teeth showing, where he's more angry, looking very classic, very, very nice. And then we get alternate hands. So these are grabby hands here, and these are without the claws. So if you don't want the claws, then you're good with these. But you don't get the little claw. What would you call it? Where they would retract into, the, you know, these little divots here. I don't know the wording. Sorry, for a lack of better terms, I'm gonna call it divot. So this little piece there, I feel like that should be molded onto that fist. And if anything, it's not a fist, but it should be on there, you know. So I don't know, kind of a weird choice of alternate hands. So, but at least we do get an alternate set without the claws, so that's important. So these are mainly meant to just grab the next accessory piece, which is the best accessory piece here, the picture frame of Jean Grey and Cyclops, Scott Summers. How awesome is this? What a perfect opportunity to give us the meme, and give us this picture frame, which came out fantastic, by the way. This is a nice little prop piece that you could use this for anything. You could print out a little picture of anything and put it over, and you won't tell that that's there. And you have a picture frame for any occasion or any figure that you have. So very cool. I like this a lot. I hope we get more stuff like this, but this is a very funny thing that they did here to give us the meme. So you should be able to grab the picture frame like that. There you go. Alright, so here's a closer look at the Wolverine regular head sculpt here. And then you can see the torso and all the cell shading here. So overall, I'm pretty content with the cell shading. It's not terrible. I feel like Jubilee was lacking for sure. So we got cell shading a lot on the torso. We get a decent amount on the head here, right there. The backside does not have anything at all, but we do get some on the side here for the legs. The boots don't have anything at all. We do get some on the forearm there on the gloves, and the arms don't have anything, but the shoulder pads do. So, also the belt right there. And here are the claws. I did straighten them out, so they were pretty badly warped, but they're okay now. Very soft, pliable, so it's not too hard to get them back into a position there. But there's your close look at Wolverine. And then here's a look at him with the alternate head sculpt, which also looks fantastic. So mainly, the one you see here would be the one you would pose with the picture frame, since he's a little bit more serious and I guess kind of sad. I don't know. But this one's more for an action pose there. Now I don't have a bed prop to lay him on, but he would look something like this, laying down on the bed, looking at the picture frame to recreate that meme. So I guess it's time to go look for a bed to lay Wolverine on, so you can pose him in this scene. Also, while we're here, these hands are clearly not meant for Wolverine because they have nails. You can see fingernails there, so they just painted a regular hand blue. So clearly he's not wearing gloves or anything. This is just reused by a regular character. I don't know who it's from, but they both have fingernails there that I just painted blue over. So yeah, just figured I'd point that out. It does fit very differently. It seems like it fits a little smaller onto the, I mean, it fits fine, but it just, I felt something, it just felt weird when I had him, with these hands on, so I was like, oh, that's why. Alright, so I won't go super crazy with the comparisons because everyone probably has a Wolverine figure, guys. If you want to know what this guy stands like next to anyone else, just grab your Wolverine figure that you have, and you'll see exactly how he stands, since it is the same old body mold that Wolverine uses. So I'll just get him next to Jubilee, and that's it, and we'll call it a day. I know I've been ranting a lot as it is. So let's take a look at him next to the cel shaded VHS retro carded Jubilee, and they do look good next to each other. I think they complement each other pretty well, for sure. And if you're gonna get these cel shaded figures, they do look, or they will look better next to each other rather than next to a regular other non-cel shaded character or figure. So very excited to get the rest of the figures. I think we got Jean Grey coming, we got Morph, we got Sinister, Mr. Sinister coming. So there's quite a bit, and I'm sure there's going to be more to be announced as well. So from here, I would like to know what you guys think about this new Wolverine. Are you guys as excited as I am, I think this is my favorite Wolverine so far. At least my favorite classic looking one. I just love the head sculpts. So let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section. And while you're down there, hit that like button. I would really appreciate it. Consider subscribing if you haven't done so already. And as always, take care, take it easy, and I will catch you on the next one.